Hi guys, my name is Sun Huiting. I'm an applied linguistic major student. Today I will show you a study of English neologisms. I'll focus on new English words arising from the epidemic. First, I want to introduce language is the product of an array, especially in today's information age. Politics, economics, science, technology, and culture. COVID-19, home isolation, makeshift hospitals, protective clothing. Most people were unfamiliar with these words, and some of them were even newly created by the epidemic. Now they are all over the media and in our everyday conversation. The pandemic has changed our life and changed language itself. So I think a neologism is a new form of linguistic expression that emerges in the course of language application and develop at a particular time. At this page, we can see a photo that shows the top 20 words that appeared most frequently from January to March 2020, with those related to COVID-19 highlighted in red. We can see the frequency of COVID-19 related words has increased since January. But by March, the top of 20 keywords were related to COVID-19. It's worth noting that from January to March, there were some changes in keywords related to COVID-19. In January, many of the words were related to the name and symptoms of the virus. For example, SARS virus, human-to-human transmission, and flu-like. By March, the buzz had shifted to the social and medical implication of the virus, such as social distancing, lockdown, non-essential. At the next page, we can see a picture is newspaper headlines before Britain announced a national lockdown. In an update, the ODE says many of the words and phrases that have become popular during the current pandemic crisis are not entirely new creations, but their usage was rare before this year. And we can see a picture, it means WFH, it means work from home, was first used in 1995, but Patent Dictionary's managing editor knows that before this year, very few people knew it. And next page, we can see a picture PPE. It means personal protective equipment. This back to 1977, but was previously used primarily by medical and emergency professionals. And next page, we can see a photo that is the Clean's Dictionary's Word of the Year for 2020. Each year, the Clean's editorial board selects 10 noteworthy words from its vast vocabulary of 10,000 and names the word of the year as the one with the highest average increase in usage. In addition to lockdown, which topped the list, this year's top 10 candidates include these words. I will introduce the key workers. The term key workers typically refers to individuals who perform essential roles or provide crucial services that are vital for the functioning of society, especially during times of crisis or emergency. Key workers often work in sectors such as healthcare, emergency services, education, food production, transportation, and public safety. These individuals play a crucial role in maintaining public health, safety, and essential services. And their work is considered essential for the well-being of the communication. During events like the COVID-19 pandemic, key workers have been recognized for their dedication and often received special support and recognition for their contribution. And here's my conclusion. Translation is more than just translating a language. It is paying attention to the cultural level of the source text. The job of translation is to present the reader with a result that most closely resembles the original. Translating new words in English is difficult in many cases. Translators need to have a deeper understanding of English cultural and industrial developments. In this way, in the new vocabulary translation, it is necessary to grasp the three main critical of translation, and to maintain its own characteristics without differentiating from the direct translation. The translation of English neologism needs to stand the test of daily life before it finally enters the authoritative dictionary and becomes a normal English vocabulary. And here's my reference. That's all. Thank you for listening.